Hey everyone, Isaac here. A lot of you have been asking me how the van project's been coming along. I'm about 8 months in now, and fortunately, there's nothing else we can do in Victoria than stay home and work on projects like these. So, middle shelf here, I'm going to start. We've got 3 surfboards and foil boards, and in the middle there, it's a bit dark, but that's where Blakely's pushchair goes. And there's also a hydrofoil dismantled lying there. 2 twin tips, and then these big drawers here. Well, first of all, they're mounted down using these turnbuckles. They're like 900 kgs rated, because I didn't want in an accident this whole thing slamming into the back seat, coming loose. So there's 4 of them. These drawers are 2 meters long, big, strong, 227 kg hinges on them, or drawer slides. Heaps of room. There's 9 kites in there, and about as many bars, wetsuits, pump. So that's all the kite surfing gear. And then over in this drawer, it's a little bit narrower. I've got a Weber barbecue, a few bits and pieces, and there's a inflatable sup board there. Underneath that sup, there's a chamber that was to hold a water tank. I was going to have a shower coming out the back here, but I think what I'm going to do now is too much weight on one side of the van, so I'm going to put that water tank in the middle of the van and then have some more storage underneath that sup. Up on top here, that there is exactly a queen size mattress, width and length, and I haven't quite finished the upholstery yet. And on either side there's 2 bedside cupboards, his and hers. They're quite deceptive. These hold about 80 litres of storage each, so that's about an average suitcase of clothes. And they're on a slight decline, you can see there, so when you're sitting up in bed, it's kind of like doubles up as a couch. You kind of lean up against them. Not quite as comfy as a couch, but it's all about compromises in a van. Insulation has gone all through the van. Now you can see the last of the exposed stuff on the ceiling there, waiting to do the lining. If I come around this side, it's a Ford Transit 350L mid-roof, so I can just stand up inside, but I kind of do hit my head a little bit if I stand up really tall. We went for the 2 single seats, because you can't put an infant in the front anyway, so I had to get this 2-seater installed. Don't ask me how much that cost. That was horrendous with Australian engineering prices. That water tank's going to go underneath. That's 60 litres there, so there'll be a little shower that comes out the side of the van to rinse yourself down. Cold water, so you gotta man up on that one. In the back here, I'll start down the bottom. So that bottom box there, that's full of 2 lithium batteries. Next one up is where all the DC to DC charger, the solar charger, and 240 mains go. So that's like a charging box, and then a fridge on top. This kitchen, it's going to have, believe it or not, an induction hot plate there, and a microwave and a coffee machine, so there'll be all the luxuries. This is pretty cool. We haven't got a lot of bench space, as you can see, so this guy kind of doubles up as a bench top, and you got the tap there. What else can I show you? So there's a view from inside the cabin, and oh yeah, there's a little storage compartment here too. So I don't know what I'm going to put in there, but at the moment you can see there's some camp chairs and some more foil boards. Probably put Sammy food or beer. And then, haven't built it yet, but there'll be another cupboard up the top here in the bulkhead. That's probably where all the food will go. And I think that's going to be Sammy's spot right there in between the 2 seats, or maybe a little bit further forward. There's not a lot of living room area, but hopefully I'll be able to get a swivel. Australia's so strict on these things, but if I can get a swivel for that seat, then we can turn that around and have a bit of a living area in there. So there you go. Just got to do the electrics, finish off this kitchen, do the last of the lining, couple of cupboards, bit of plumbing, and we're done. Believe it or not, that's about 8 months worth of work. I'm not the quickest guy. Thanks all.